Hello, fantastic students. Dr. Stan Reilly here. I wanted to talk with you briefly in this forum about a subject that's very near and dear to my heart, as well as my experience, and that has to do with organizational or businesses, how they adapt to change. Well, I can tell you that when I worked in healthcare, our private hospital merged with a county hospital. So we had significant change issues as a result of this merger. And as a consequence and as a benefit to this type of change, you do gain a lot of collaborative opportunities by bringing in talent from all different aspects from each of our organizations, which can contribute to the growth and development and prosperity of the organization, business, institution, whatever. And it can be a problem because you can have redundancy or duplication of services, and you can have fight or flight types of employee mentalities brought together, and their cultures are different whenever you merge organizations together. So this type of change can create havoc and chaos in addition to the many benefits. So what I wanted to share with you is, as leaders, as business managers, how you adapt to change is really imperative because it's going to happen regardless. Big and small doses of it will happen. And are you going to embrace the change and work with it and make it work for you, or is it something that you're going to resist? We need to consider that how we approach change will define us as the leaders that we are. And the most nimble of organizations will be only those that can adapt to change and diversify and without losing its identity. All right. And of course, the mission, taking care of customers. We talked about missions before. Also, how you communicate change is very important. As a leader, are you going to share it openly? Are you going to be ambiguous about it? And hopefully your employees will be able to understand what's going on without bringing them into the mix and helping and asking them, what do you think? Because ambiguity in the workplace is frightening for employees, because you never know, as an employee, what are they talking about in the ivory tower? What's going on behind the scenes? This is a scary proposition for us. So put yourself in the shoes of the employee and realize that they're going to have questions, and you're there to bring answers for them. Even if it's information they may not want to hear, they still need to know. Change is contingent. Often it's done based on situations that arise that are outside the internal operations of the organization, such as some things in the macro environment. That's why our hospitals merged, because of things in the macro environment. The political climate was changing with regard to healthcare back in the 90s. So the important thing to remember about change is this: it's inevitable, it's going to happen, and how you deal with it is, again, going to define how you are as a leader and as a manager within your organization. And even if you choose not to stay, you'll carry those experiences with you onto your next opportunity. So anyway, that's my thoughts. I didn't want to take up much of your time, but thank you for allowing me to share my opinion with you at this time. Have a good week.